if you think about a text, for example, a book about solution-focused practice, it's very hard to incorporate this movement and expression and so on by the therapist, or how the client really interacted with the therapist. So do you think that it's a limitation in how to learn therapy, or to talk about how to do therapy in the written texts?
The solution-focused therapy session is not written dialogue. It's people talking. Mm-hmm. It's not people writing notes to each other. So you miss a lot of the prosody, the way the language, the way we communicate. The communication is lost. There's no communication there's only communication between people, not communication between sentences on a piece of paper. Mm. So all the intricacies of communication is lost in written text. A lot of the emotionality and the bodiness of a text is lost when you don't hear it, when you don't articulate the sounds. So I usually I tell people who are interested in learning solution-focused therapy is when you read the books, you should read the dialogues out loud.
Okay.
You should feel them because they have a rhythm. Mm-hmm. And it's so the text have to be decoded into live dialogue. This in a similar way that a piece of sheet music has to be interpreted and made alive by the musician. There's no music on the paper, and there's no solution focus in the books. There's you can bring it out.
Mm-hmm. So this also would require a specific skill from the reader of the book. Mm-hmm. Maybe a experience about how therapy works in general, or something to connect to when reading a book. What do you think?
Yeah, the best experience for learning therapy is doing it and taping it, looking at it, looking at other people, participating in it, and also it needs to be improvised, because the text you're reading is a record of an improvisation. But it wasn't. It was improvised. Mm-hmm. From the start. It was not scripted. It reads like a script, but it is an improvisation. So you have to learn to improvise, mm-hmm. to get stuck and to move on. And this is a very important experience when doing therapy. Is actually asking questions and getting stuck and being comfortable with getting stuck. And trying something else, so that is one of these skills that people have to have. They have to be able to improvise. Like a normal conversation around the dinner table is improvised. It's not scripted. Mm-hmm.
We still have some rules or some ideas about what's going on.
It has some rules, and therapy has some rules. So it's better to think of solution or a book about solution focus not as a series of scripts of what to do, but as rules for how to play. Mm-hmm. So it's not rules in the terms of this is the correct and this is the wrong way of doing it, but rules for play, mm-hmm. rules for improvisation. The same way that no one complains about the rules of chess. Mm-hmm. It makes the thing stiff. Mm-hmm. No, it makes the thing possible in the first place. And the rules of soccer, mm-hmm. you cannot complain about that because it limits my improvisation as a soccer artist. These rules that I cannot take the ball with my hands. No, that's not the case. They make the play possible. So the rules make the play possible, mm-hmm. And then you can break them too.